Maybe just turn it down. Oops. Actually, I don't think I hear echo in there. Put a chat display so I can see what's happening. Who's it joined? Mars joined. Say hi. Hello, Mars. Debbie Drew. Hello, Debbie Drew. Silver. Hello, Silver. Like Quicksilver. Mars joins again. Hello, Mars again. Is that a different Mars? No, same Mars. Rosen Simpson? Hello. Let me see if I'm streaming on Twitch, hopefully. Hello back to you. Hello. I'm playing... Why did it go back to... on Twitch, it likes to go back to the VR chat, because that's what I only stream typically. There we go. That's a little better. Actually, is my other camera still on? Let me check to make sure my... It seems easier to stream from VR chat than to just play a game, which is wild. Yeah, that's my paw. Okay. Alright, just want to make sure I can see my paw.
Thank you, Mars, for the TikTok gift hand heart.
Okay, that tests it too. Thank you, Mars. Mars of the Moor.
Strawberry Delight 68 says, "Hello, Ziggbee."
Hello, Strawberry. Let me get that. Mars of the Moor. Thank you for the very generous TikTok gift. It's your profile picture too. It's beautiful. And there's the gift too. Thank you. Oh, how am I doing, Arctic Bunny? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm gonna play this game. Oh, I can't see my screen that great. There we go. Now I can see my stuff. Wait, did it shrink? I think I shrunk it somehow. Let me fix that. How did it shrink? How did it shrinky dink? Go to, was it horizontal center? Now it's off the screen. How did I break it so easily? You can see half of my bars. What if I go like this? Then you can at least see like my health. You still see a little bit of the bottom there. Let me see if I can fix that. There we go. That's so janky. That's okay. We'll keep it like that. Hello, Suzy. I can't. My tongue got just tied. Hello, Suzy Q. Hello, Goddess. 6. Or actually, Nitro. I'm playing an old game again, Final Fantasy 11 on Horizon, because I just unlocked Summoner. I only have Carbuncle, which is... I always like the summons on Final Fantasy 11, because they look cool. They're like glowy. Can you see it? As I zoom in, jankily. See, it's like glowy and pixely, but it looks different, like it's out of this world from a different place. Are you streaming after the game? I might, I'm not sure. Possibly, yeah. I probably have time to if I want to. I'll play the game for a little bit and see how I feel, and then I could probably stream afterwards in VR chat. Look at my carbuncle. Thank you. The only downside is, as I have this pet out, it drains my mana. I was thinking about going to town for some reason. They get a legitimate weapon. I just have a bell, and if I'm hitting with just a bell, it's kind of silly. I can use a trick staff. That's just as bad. Those are not real weapons. I think I want to use a real weapon. I have no idea what Summoner uses. Probably staff, I would assume. I'm gonna go into town. This is Sandy, where the elves live. I'm gonna look for a staff to buy from the auction house really quick. Of course, when I say quick, I mean super slow. Because everything in this game, super slow. Also want to get thing casts on me, so I get crystals and points. And then the auction house is straight through here to the right. I should make some orange juice too, but that's kind of going over the top. Even though I have pants, that would be great for the orange juice because it extends the effect of
Crazy
orange
Fingers
juice.
says, "Hi Ziggbee, have you had the magic water today?"
Yes, I have. I had hot chocolate today too. Hot chocolate with some marshmallows. I went extra today. Hello, Crazy Fingers. I'm gonna bid on, I think, a staff. Probably a very low level one because I'm only level 2. Which looks like it would be Ash. Let's make sure. Let's sort this by level. There's only a couple. It says 6 damage. That's pretty good. I bet it's like overpriced though. Actually, no, it's really good price. It's only 3,000. That's not too bad. Let's see if I can get it for 3,000. Ziggbee, can't find hot chocolate at the grocery store I've been to. You mean, oh, you haven't found any? The funny thing is you mentioned that. I went to 2 grocery stores and they did not have it. I have to go to a specific grocery store to carry it. Like, the other grocery stores carry the generic basic brand, which is not as tasty. So you might have to, like, shop around or even look online to see if you can find, where they probably sell it to. Some manufacturers actually tell you where they send it to, like the stores that they sell it to. Okay, take care, Strawberry. Share your wisdom. Which store did you find it at? Well, there's multiple stores in the eastern side in the States, like Wegmans, ShopRite, Ace. No, it's Acme. I went to the Acme one. The Acme one carries it for sure. I'm not sure about Target or Walmart if they carry it. I haven't been to either of those stores in a long time. But Acme does for sure have it. I'm surprised that the other stores didn't have it, though. Like, they had just the most generic, not that flavorful, or that rich tasting kind. Okie dokie, thank you, Ziggbee. You're welcome. I hope you're able to find it. But yeah, if you go to the manufacturer website, it might tell you. I can check online right now. They have, actually, can I, let's see. If I select this, do a search for this. I think it's called double chocolate. Double chocolate. Chocolate. Who's the manufacturer? Well, that's the manufacturer. Oh, they might have it? No, that's not. That's the actual. Huh. There's a chocolate company. Clicking on that, checking that out. Let's see here. Not right now. You can buy directly from them. It's like, if I do. Oops. It keeps on popping up with a pop-up ad. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Oh, I don't see it on their website yet. Oh wait, it took a moment to load. Why is it $59? Is this like a whole carton? Case of 8 of them. That's a bit excessive. Let's see if there's a store locator. Privacy terms. Store locator. My voice is like breaking. Why is my voice breaking? It looks like they, let's see here. More locations. So yeah, if you go to, here I'll click, can I put this in TikTok? That's actually, where are you located? Not your state, but, what do you call it? Are you in TikTok right now, Paige, or on Twitch? Paige is on Twitch. That makes it easier. I'll post it in Twitch. That's the URL for the actual official website. It has their store locations. If you go through that, that might be able to find the store that possibly provides it in your location, which would be helpful. You're welcome. Happy to be of service. Yeah, I want to get some hot chocolate from my fiance. You should. Make sure it's... I would recommend actually lactose-free milk, oddly enough, because when I had lactose-free milk, when you smell it, it kind of smells funky. But it's good longer than, what do you call it? Normal milk. But when you warm it up in the microwave, it smells perfectly fine and good. And plus, it's really good with hot chocolate, it seems like. So that's a bonus. And if you want to go extra fancy, you get some marshmallows. Let me see if I can find a pet. I'm going to do this not the correct way, which is I'm a beast. Master, and a summoner. Instead of using a summon, I'm going to use a beast because it's free to use. Find something that's like level 2 or 3. I'm pretty sure all these are like level 1 at the front. All these are low level. Once I get to like around a level 5, I can get a really decent wild creature that basically does all the fighting for me at this low level, which is nice. I'm going kind of far away from the zone. Starting zone. Where are all the creatures at? The beetle's way too high, I think. Well, it's level 3. If that's level 3, I should see what the mushroom is. I prefer to like to use the mushroom thing down here. Because it hits pretty hard. There it is. What level is this thing? Level 4 would be hard, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to charm it. It may not work though. It worked. It's not gonna last very long though, so I'm gonna have to keep charming it over and over again. But this thing is very strong, obviously, because it said also it was tough. I probably have like 30 seconds to a minute to maintain. Your character's dressed as Santa Claus? Yeah, kind of. It was an event that started in December, and I got all the pieces, and it's like Santa Claus outfit, or Christmassy. I guess Santa Claus. And as Santa Claus does, controls nature, and has them fight for his amusement. No, I'm just kidding, that's not correct. I just have to keep an eye on this thing, because I'll probably lose control of it pretty quickly. Makes me happy because it looks like something...
It's T90 says, sprained my hand.
See, I already lost control of that thing. Your character makes you happy because it looks like something you would like. Yeah, it is something I like. It's exactly what I like. That's what I got. I got it. That's why I got it. You sprained your hand, Sky. That's not good. How long does it take for a sprain to get better? I could possibly use an EXP ring too I have, which will also accelerate this process. Where's my ring at? There it is. Why are these in my inventory? They shouldn't be in my inventory. Weird. Hope your hand feels better, Sky. That sucks. Don't know, but it's better than broken. It's just really bruised. Oh yeah, I know what that is. That would be, that can take a week or two. Pending. I think I had my foot was sprained a little bit. It might be like a week. It depends. I would fight these creatures with my staff I got, but since this creature is rated tough, I want to keep an eye on it because I will lose control of it often. So, and I don't want it hitting me because it's going to hit me hard versus hitting the creatures hard. Oops, wrong control. Don't know. Oh wait, hope not. I can't work on the dogs. Yeah, it depends. It could... Oh, I lost control again. It's really unpredictable. But yeah, for me, it takes about a week or two for some of the things like if I hurt my back. I didn't hurt my back in a while, thankfully. But my leg, my foot I did before, that took like a week. Roughly a week, I think. The back thing took about a week or less. Depends on how bad, too, it is. Hopefully, does your dog, where you work, unless you're independent, hopefully you have like medical insurance too. You can always ask them too, and see how long it would take to feel better. For a sprain, I'm not sure if you're supposed to put ice on it or anything. You can ask like something. Hello, Elizabeth. Pearl. EXO. Hugs and kisses, I believe that means EXO. It doesn't mean ox. I guess we OX with ox. Once I get a level or two, I won't have to babysit this forest fungar as much, because I'll be able to maintain it a little bit longer as I level. Just keeping an eye on it for now. Maybe once it breaks again, I'll check its toughness. Once it gets to like, when you check it, which is like gauge how strong it is, if it says it's like even match maybe, or decent, that's a lot more safer to maintain. This is so strange. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. It's even matched, so it's a little bit better now, but still a little more difficult. I mean, it's still a little difficult, but not as hard now. Hard to text too, but it's a little better. I had this Siri text my boss. Aw. Isn't that convenient though? I don't use it very often now, but being able to just text to speech and send a message. But I could help up front for a bit.
Soit the Donut Dirk says, "Heyo Bean."
Hello. Hello, Donut. He said to just call you Bazio. Bazio. Racing Man. Yeah, I forget which one you wanted to call or what you prefer to be called. Sometimes these worms go under the ground for a little bit. Sometimes they kind of bug out too. But yeah, you can see it hits pretty hard. It only takes a couple hits. Maybe like, was it 3 or 4? I think sometimes a bat spawns at night here too, that's pretty strong. Compared to all these creatures which are level 1 right here. But I'm gonna level off these until probably level like 10.
It's Key92 says, it's kinda convenient, but sometimes it doesn't understand some words.
Yeah, Siri needs to be improved.
Ruby8 says, how meter, Ziggbee the virtual ferret, playing a video game as a virtual ferret.
Well, when you're virtual, it's easy to go into virtual worlds and explore them too. Hello, Drew. And yeah, Sky definitely messes up a lot. They'll keep improving it though. I don't feel like Siri has been updated in a long time, even with all the AI updates and new models that have come out. Once they finally update it more, it'll be a little bit more accurate. But yeah, it's been kind of like off for a long time on like Apple stuff, because they're not like using the newest stuff. It feels like they're using the same old stuff. I can now assist actually. I think I feel fine. I'm a little bit higher, so it won't hit me as bad now if it gets out of control. And it's all AI and camera updates. The last update I got kind of fixed the glass look on it. Yeah, I don't know about the glass stuff they updated. I mean, it's okay, but... it's all AI. No, but they're using, like, not the best AI, though. They're using, like, inferior AI. Is there like a rabbit there? Yeah, gotta switch targets. Oops. I can now attack like 2 things at once. Nice. Double the XP. I don't know why it's taking so long, though. This particular fungus must not be that strong for some reason. Kind of like a mixed bag of sometimes charming some of these creatures. Because when you check them, it only gives you a rough idea of how strong they are and stuff. Let me go to the farthest one first. There we go. I could summon Carbuncle too, but you can't have two pets apparently. Which I see no problem with that. Gotta look for a new target for my pet. Do that one. Efficiency. I'm being super efficient. Level 6 already, that's really cool. Level 10, I'll probably
Verb says
stop there.
your voice plus the characters fighting vocals is so funny.
Why is it... Wait, what's funny about it, though? Bird, what do you mean? I'm gonna have to watch the stream afterwards, see what you're talking about. See, now it's doing faster. This pet, I mean. Did I do that right? There we go. Normal Ziggbee voice in it. Oh, I see. It's not my voice, though. The rabbit one's not my voice. Wait, I must have lost control. Where is it? I'm like, where's the pet at? The very opposite? Okay, good. I could just turn off the game sound and just play, like, music. Should I do... I think I should have a weapon skill I can use. That bug looks flat. Oh, no, not anymore. Form looked like 2D. OMG. Yeah, well, it's not the official one. It's a private server, but yeah. A little bit old school. I enjoy hearing the Final Fantasy fanfare. Yeah, me too. Because I have a little bit of nostalgia. Not a lot, just a little bit. Plus, on this version... Oops, what? Oh, did I lose control? Plus, on this one, they use different music. I think they use a little bit higher quality music. Yeah, I like Golka. When I first played this game when it was released, I played a human because I was basic and boring. But eventually I was like, you know what? I keep seeing Golkas, I'm like, I like them. A lot. Because they're adorable. Agreed, this is also the best starter city. Sandy is, in my opinion, the best starter city. Some people say that Windy's a good city. Well, no, not Windy's awful. It's so big. It takes forever to walk around. But some say it's easier to make money there for some reason. Maybe because of the caterpillars and the bee-type things. To get bee chips and, what is it, like, bread, I think? That's not a huge deal. I prefer Sandy. There is a place near Sandy too that you can harvest like trees, but it's heavily farmed. There's usually like 1 or 3 people doing like all the time. And it's like, I mean, it's good money if you can get some there. It's hard though. That's how I made my money at first. I might have to do it again, honestly. I'm gonna run out of money if I keep spending all my monies on different classes. Most people in the server too seem to like you have Beastmaster as default for a class because you can use it as a solo class. And it seems really great as a subclass too, because you can use it to assist you to do damage like this, basically. Nice. Pause for just a moment there. Like, what am I doing? I do think it's odd that I'm playing a summoner, but I'm kind of playing like a Beastmaster, but... As I said earlier, I don't want to use magic. And being a summoner is kind of magic expensive. Plus I don't have any cool summons either. I can start getting summons myself at level 20, which is a ways away. I have to go actually fight them myself to get additional summon things. There's other ways to get summons if you're max level and you have high level friends, I think, but I do not. I am not max level. Exciting news. It started snowing. At least in my area. Which is cool. Though I was super lazy, I didn't do any of the snow cleanup. I should have. I'm pretty sure it's gonna melt though. Like, probably tomorrow or the next day it's gonna melt. I'm not gonna go out there for an hour and clean up the old snow. Maybe next time it snows, fresh powder if it does, which it's not common here. Not common. So if it does next time, I will try to clean up the snow. Which is not too bad, it's kind of pretty. I love the way it sparkles and stuff. Why is this thing attacking me? What are you doing? It just put silence on me. I guess I can't talk anymore, everybody. I'm sorry. What level is this one? Level 2. That's not that impressive. Hello, attack. There you go. Fight the bats. I don't want to fight the bats. Sometimes they do extra damage for some reason. Compared to the normal generic creatures here. That's level 1. I still don't trust it. We want fast. Fast defeats. Faster means more EXP, theoretically. You better give me my nose back. What do you mean you got my nose? I need my nose to smell. You give it back. People could just come in here and steal my nose? What's up with that? Whoa. I should probably use my TP, which is my... You build up a resource that you can use a weapon skill. They call it TP, which is that bar that's blue flashing. Oh, worm's gone. We'll use it on this one. Go to weapon. I don't even need to. Weapon damage. These worms cast spells if you're away from them. Unfortunately, though, if you try to charm them, they don't cast spells for you. They just stand there and don't move. Unless you bring a creature close to them, but... It would be awesome if they cast spells. And you charm them. Level 8. Almost to 10. And it usually takes longer to level than this, because I have an EXP ring, I'm fighting as a Beastmaster with a stronger pet, which makes these things really easy, and it's as fast. It gets harder when you get higher up in level. Much harder. Much higher. Very time consuming. Well, thank you for the follow. Tatty 711? 711. Is that the name after the place, the convenience store? Let me see if I can name fast food convenience stores. I know two of the main ones. There was 7-Eleven. Does anyone remember Circle K? What else was there? That's all I know. Just those two. Well, on the East Coast there's Wawa, and then in the middle section of the States I think there's Buc-ee's. That's not really a convenience store though. For like full-on stores that have lots of stuff. Look for another target for you. There you go. I'm like micromanaging this stuff. Any creatures close by? Oh, they defeated it! Interesting. Well, in that case, I will use my weapon skill on you. See, that pet lasted a long time. I would heal it if I can, but you can't heal anything when you sub Beastmaster, which means it's my secondary job. And eventually you get the ability to reward the pet, which gives them a heal, but I can't do that when it's subbed, unfortunately. I might get another pet. Well, I know I can get a strong bat. I know where a strong bat is. They're okay. It's actually up here in the corner. Because I don't think that mushroom will respawn. Or actually, I'm not sure, honestly. If you have the pet, if you have the creature as a pet, I'm not sure if its spawn point resets. I could have checked, but I want to get a bat now for some reason. It's by that tower. Not a tower. What is that? An extension from the wall. You can see running towards. They put so many creatures here, which is nice. For the newbie zone. Is that person okay? Oh, they're just slower. I'm gonna take a peek at what they are. Level 6 Red Mage. They don't even have a subclass. Because they must have started recently. Not super recently, because they don't have a question mark above their head. If they had a question mark, they just made a brand new character. Now there should be some high level bats here. No, not one. Yeah, that's level 5. That's pretty decent. 1, 2, nope. We're checking the 5. What level are these? It's level 1. Let's see how fast I can take care of this. Should be easy. The worms are a little easier than the rabbits. Yeah, about 2 hits. And they did 0 damage too, so perfect. This pet will probably finish me to level 10, hopefully. And then I'll decide what else I want to do after that, level 10, and then I might go in VR chat. So if I play this for another 30 minutes to an hour, we'll see. I get bored. Because after you get to level 10, I can either decide to group, or try to group, or just continue to solo myself as a Beastmaster. But that's kind of boring. The only problem with grouping is that they're slow on EXP. I think it's a little faster if I just solo the EXP. But it's kind of boring playing a game by yourself, though. Part of the fun is playing with other people, unlike MMOs. You get better EXP once you get out of like the, I think 15 to 15 range maybe, because then if you get good groups that know what they're doing, which I don't, they can get really good EXP. So technical. Because to figure out good EXP, you have to figure out like what the level of the group is, what the level of the creatures are you're fighting. You have to go to look on guides possibly, if you want to get like good EXP. My EXP buff, so it's gonna take a little longer, at least twice as long now, because my EXP buff was 100% increase. I'm taking the loss in EXP right now because I'm only getting 40 EXP. You want around 100 or more, which is nice. But since I'm only getting 40, the fact that I'm doing almost 2 at a time and destroying them in about 2 hits, I'm taking the penalty and just absorbing and being like, that's fine. That's fine. Because if I group with people, eventually, it would be like 20 EXP or less around that. But it'd be fast kills. But still, that's like even worse, you know? Unless other people know better, but I don't, so I don't know. I would go to the zone to the I don't know, over there basically, where my character's pointing, and there's like a dungeon, kind of? It's a zone that has features and stuff that is not connected to the open world. It looks like it's the open world. I guess it would be considered like a dungeon almost. I need to check these bats. Nope, therefore they would destroy my pet lane. Stuff like that. The pet destroying, please. I'm sure the bat will get defeated by the time I get to level 10. Every time you get some EXP, your level, you get more and more. You have to get more EXP. Well, I guess it's common in all games, right? Youth says, do you have to pay monthly? Not this one, you don't. It's Horizon Final Fantasy. It's free. It's kind of old school though. It doesn't have a lot of the new expansions and a lot of the features that are convenient, like be able to teleport using crystals. You can't summon a mount like you can on the current retail one. There's no books to help you get EXP. It's like old school Final Fantasy. So you have a lot of travel, not as many jobs, not all the jobs. Why are people rating me when I play the most boring games? Who rated me? A party of one. Hello, Peter Man Fox. Welcome. Why are you rating me? I'm playing boring games. Ray returned to the walking. Wait, wrong game. It is kind of like a walking simulator, somewhat. Like, when they made the new Final Fantasy, they made a mistake where they thought, like, hey, walking's a big part of the game, so let's make it all walking, and it was heavily walking and not fun, so they kind of re-scrapped that game. But this game is walking a lot. You travel. Like, to get from one city to another by Chocobo, which is a bird mount, I would think that would take about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Which, saying out loud, sounds crazy. No, that saying out loud sounds really crazy. Uh-oh, what happened here? He lost the bats. Come back to me, bats. There we go. Say you want to go from one city to the other city. If it's not the farthest away city, it takes about 10-20 minutes. Unless there are ways to just shave some time off. Like, there are big teleport places that are halfway between places, so if you teleport to that saves some time. Another thing is you can warp, but you only can warp to one place, and that's your home point. So yeah, you have to use a little bit of logistics figuring out to not waste your time completely playing this game. It's a Final Fantasy reference. Oh, that's what it is. Pray return to the walking. Is that an actual like quest you have to do in Final Fantasy, the newer one? I did play the newer one for a while. Something about it's off though. There's some kind of feeling that's off with that game. I'm not sure what it is. Like, World of Warcraft is extremely polished MMO. Extremely polished. And then you have this game, which is not as polished, but still pretty good old school MMO vibes. And then you got the newer MMOs, which don't... They feel off. And in my opinion, the worst games are the ones that feel like mobile games. Where it's like, they're just trying to get money out of you. You have like gotcha, was it gotcha? I think like you pay money for a chance to get something. And everything's designed in a way to waste your time, seem simplistic. And a lot of like, you got stuff, but you don't got the good stuff. Like, what? In a game, you want to be able to have access to all the content when you buy it. Not have to buy the extra stuff in random loot boxes. Which is kind of wild. That's a fairly newer concept. I wonder who came up with that first. The whole loot box thing. I want to blame, like, first-person shooter games that came up with it, but it probably came from, like, mobile-type games. Level 9, by the way, if we weren't paying attention. What do I need? Only 2,200 experience, roughly. At 30 experience... Actually, I can't talk. 30 experience a defeat. If you defeat 10 of them, that's 300. If you defeat... Wait, how many do you need for that, then? Is it almost 100? That can't be right. Anyone know the math on that? I know if you defeat 100 at 30 experience, that would be 3,000 experience. It just seems like a lot. So you don't need 3,000 experience. I microwaved fried chicken and got scared because the lid of the container that the chicken was in made a loud popping noise, and I had to stop the microwave. Arctic Bunny. Yeah, that sounds scary. Microwaves are a little bit scary to me too, honestly. Because you can superheat water to a dangerous level. And it could explode or something. So I don't want to scare you more, but anyways... Yeah. Typically though too, when you microwave stuff, it needs to vent a little bit. Let off steam. Expansion and moisture turning to steam. I don't usually like cook very often in microwaves. The most I use for currently is like what do you call it? Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. That's not how it goes. That's Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket. That's a nice tone to it. Those old jingles. Hot Pocket. What other jingles are there? Ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. What else is there? Is there one for milk or eggs or something? Arctic Bite says, don't get me started on the time I burned a tamale in the microwave. What's a tamale? What is that? I'm gonna type that in Google, because I think I might be reading it wrong. Oops, typed the wrong thing in again. How do you spell that? E-A. E-A. Oh. Wait, oh, losing control of things. Hold, please. There we go. Got control again. How do you say that thing? That is called... Somalia. Somalia. That's right. I haven't had one of those in ages. Probably years and years. They look delicious, though. They look delicious. Tamalia. I might be saying it wrong, too. I haven't said that word in ages as well. Have you ever had words you haven't, like, said in, like, years? In years and years. It's so strange to me that you can hear a word and remember it, but if you tried to list all words you know, I couldn't do that. I'd be missing, like, 80% of them, probably. Or more. List all the words you... You know, sometime I'm going to show you the summon pet if you haven't seen it before. I don't know you felt that way about the jumping mice. Wait, what? I didn't know you felt that way about the jumping mice. What are you talking about? This little being. What is casting stone? Hello? What are you doing? You're gonna defeat my bat. Get out of here. It's probably my bat. I probably sent the bat to something else. What was it paying attention? This little bean. What are you? Let me go on Twitch. What's going on here? Jake. Wait. Wait, I think I know you. Wait a second. You're Jake. Oh, you're Jake. I know who you are. I've seen you before. Jake, how you doing? We've met a few times in VR. Yeah, I've only met you once in VR. Well, I haven't met you. I saw you in VR. I never talked to you. I went to hang out with somebody else because they seemed cool, and I was like, I'll hang out with that person. And you were there too. And I was like, I was looking at you too, thinking, I swear I've seen that person before. We've talked for real? Oh my gosh, I don't remember them. Jeez. Jake. Do you prefer to be called Jake? I've seen you on, I've seen you before on Twitch for sure, right? You stream on TikTok as well. Jake's fine? Listen, it doesn't have to be fine, Jake. It can be whatever you want. You don't have to settle for something less than what you want. I'll be happy to call you whatever you wish. That's cool you came on here. Smooth one. What? What do you mean smooth one? I'm terrible at getting contacts from chat, by the way, Jake. What game is this? This is Final Fantasy XI, and this is on Horizon, a private server that runs this game. It's not supported or sanctioned by the real Final Fantasy, but I don't know how they're able to just play a private server. I guess because they don't charge, and it's like a gray legal area. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's Horizon. It's free. You can just play it for free. It's old school rules. Very old school. But Jake, thank you for talking in chat and saying hi and stuff. I wasn't sure. I don't really have that many, like, other streamer friends, per se. There's some people I know, but not very many. I've never been very social in communities. The streaming community or the furry community. Though recently, I went to Furry Philadelphia, which was really cool. Well, I went last year too, but I was too afraid to like hang out.
Ski90 says, I wish I can play games right now. My right hand won't hurt too much to hold the controller.
Oh, that sucks, guy. There's an alternative. You don't have to play games. You know, it's a fun way. It's really cheap too. You watch like other people play games on YouTube. On YouTube, you get it for free then. You don't have to buy the game or play the game. And sometimes people are really good at the games, and they can see them play out really fast. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I thought that was funny. It's because, Sip and I watched, what was it, Baldur's Gate 3? Basically, streamers play that game, and we got the game too, but we only played a little bit of it. We just ended up watching other streamers play it. Thank you for the diamond. I called it a diamond, so hug me actually, or heart me. I got it right, there we go, I can read sometimes. Jake, I'd love to go to the US con again soon, but due to very obvious reasons, that's not going to happen for a while. Obvious reasons, what could that be? Could it be our evil orange king we have? Dictator? I should be careful, I would be more unhinged. When I play games, I can speak more freely, I feel like, but I shouldn't. But yeah. I'm not sure the situation with coming here from another place because, yeah, we have a messed up dictator in power currently. He doesn't like... I don't understand what's going on. It's out of control. It's super embarrassing for America, too. It's turning an entire nation into a commercial product at this point. Coco Felon? Is that what your name is? Coco Felon? Or the Orange Man? Yeah, he's basically selling out and gutting America. Like, I don't know the right words for it, but he's doing terrible things. He's a con man, a master con man. And he probably has, what is that called? Dementia as well? Because he's getting really old. Which is not good, so his handlers are probably controlling things a little bit more too. It's a mess. Whoop, that wrong one. I'm gonna have... Oops, okay, that's alright. The bats will kill them before the other way around. He's a man of business, not a good one. But still busy. That's being generous, Jake. That's extremely generous. Business, con business, not successful business. Most businesses that have his name associated with it have gone bankrupt or failed to some extent. People say like, oh, he's a businessman. He knows business. Yeah, he knows how to go bankrupt, basically, and get out of paying contractors money. And he's not like common folk. He got a small loan of, what is it, millions of dollars from family? It's ridiculous. He's not... I'm sorry, I'm going off, but yeah. I mean, you gotta have a business before you can go bankrupt. True. I guess technically you could define all business, capitalism as itself, kind of exploitive. Because they're trying to basically extract people's wealth, and you take the profits. It's kind of a con in itself. So yeah, if you look at it from that perspective, yeah. That's me. I'm gonna be the socialist ferret. I want free healthcare. I want free education. Could you imagine how much better life would be if you had, like, free healthcare and free education? You could literally not have to stress. Oh my gosh, am I gonna die? What's going on here? Why am I getting rocks thrown in my face? Oh, that's why. I lost control of something. Let me fix this. Can we take care of that worm, please? Next time my pet dies, I'm gonna summon my Carbuncle and use it for a little bit. As a Dane, I'm still stressed despite having free education and healthcare. What's a Dane? Keep in mind, Jake, that I'm an American, so I'm not real educated, so... Danish? Is it Danish? What is it? It's shorthand for something. You're still stressed despite having free education and healthcare. What is, if I may ask, it might be too personal, Jake. What do you stress about? I would imagine, like, making a living then? Like, other stresses in life are paying rent, so you have a place to live and food to eat. Once you have the basics covered, so let's see, healthcare is one of them. Education gives you the opportunity or possibility of getting a better job and learning stuff, right? Paying for rent, having housing, and then food. And then you need other things like social interaction and stuff. Life in general? Bah. What do you mean, bah? Halloween? Bah to you. If life is stressful, though, Jake, I would question what that is and examine that, because it's not good to be... Like, I have stress, too, but I'm in America, so I don't know. Good afternoon. Hello, Paige. Are you saying hello to Hellwing or Jake? Is it, Jake, is it like social things? Is you have anxiety going... You have anxiety or anything? Like, I have all kinds of fun stuff like anxiety, depression and stuff, but I have it managed, essentially. Jake says, it's all good. I'm working on improving it. I'm working on things, too. I'm going to share just for possible... what do you call it? Inspiration or motivation? Sometimes it helps to have people talk about things and you get motivated to do it. Like, for example, I have sometimes social anxiety or depression. I don't usually share that too much on stream, but I take medications for that. I have that managed. I also go use healthcare when I have it, which I do right now, so I take full advantage of that. And I do other things to improve my health, like make sure I don't have high sugar and stuff, or pre-diabetes and stuff. That's being managed, so I'm better. I'm also going to the gym, which also helps with my health, and also with my self-esteem. So yeah, you gotta work on little bits at a time and chip away at it until you start to go to you to be at a better place, essentially. But again, I'm just throwing it out there. I have no idea your specific situation, but regardless, there is always hope, though. I hope you know that. Whatever it is, there is hope. Whatever it is. Doesn't feel like it, though, sometimes. It doesn't feel like there's always hope. Because when you're in the thing, it seems like there is no hope. Because you're stuck in a state, you can't see a better way, at least for now. It's very complicated. I'm gonna actually summon my pet as a summoner and use it for a little bit to be like a normal summoner, not the oddball. Okay, it's Carbuncle. It's Carbuncle. Carbuncle, and then you like use a lot of magic. Do I still have my food effect? I don't. Actually, I should have ate some food to make I can't talk. My magic pool bigger. Alright, Carbuncle. Attack that thing. As I manually select it from the menu. I think it can handle that creature. Look at that janky walk that the worm's doing. It's literally doing the move of the worm. Stop. Okay, okay, that's fine. Yeah, you go over there, that's fine. There you go. Wait, Carbuncle automatically attacks? Wait, let's see. That might be a benefit of summons. You automatically? Oh, you do! That's sweet. I wish normal pets did that. For normal pets, you have to actually request that they attack. I guess once you start attacking, the summons know immediately, hey, I need to get to work. That's sweet. That is sweet. Jake, if you're still here, you should send me a friend invite on VR chat. I need more streamer, furry type peer friends. Forever alone. How long do I have Carbuncle? I have it for a while. I have 33 mana. Is this faster than Beastmaster? Like, if I... Because Carbuncle's doing the second hit and finishing a creature off, which is pretty fast. Could be pretty close. Oh yeah, I'm not too far away. About 400 left to go. Unfortunately, Gulka, this race I'm playing, has probably the lowest magic, I think, out of the other races. Which isn't ideal if you want to be a magic user, which Summoner is a magic user. But thankfully there is a way to increase magic. Like you can eat food to do it, and there is a gear set that offsets a little bit when you get a little bit higher.
Jamie Thelody says, hey.
Hello, Jamie. Welcome. It's good to see you. How are you doing today, Jamie? I'm just goofing off playing an old game. I might go into VR chat eventually, though. Eventually. I need to upload TikTok videos, too, but I've been playing it off for, like, months and months and months and months. Great, just off work. Oh, that's wonderful. That's the best, Jamie, to be off work. Can't beat that. One of the best feelings, well, almost, well, pretty high up there. Maybe not the absolute best feeling. There's a lot of best feelings out there. But one of the best feelings is getting off work, calling in sick to work and having a day off, or calling in sick to school and having a day off, or a snow day at school, or... Hello, Valerie. Welcome. How you doing, Valerie? Welcome back. I gotta rest for a long time to get my magic back. And my health, too, to be fair. I actually don't need the mana, really. I just need health, and I'll start going again. Or free cake. Typically, I would say yes to free cake, Jamie, but my diet has changed, and my appetite has changed, so I don't have to have cake, which is nice. Thanks to things like Zepbound or Ozempic. I mean, I can have cake, but I don't have to eat a lot of cake. Cake is nice, though. Now, cake without calories? Now we're talking. Now that's pretty sweet. Actually, you know what takes the form of my cake now? Is hot chocolate. Because the hot chocolate packet has about 100 calories, and the lactose-free milk, it does have calories, but I like that it has protein in it, which is good. I should try to have more protein, honestly. Actually, went to the gym yesterday. It was great. With marshmallows and cream and the best. Don't give me more ideas. With cream, I already got the marshmallows. And the reason I got marshmallows is because Mama Sib's mom, was mentioning, I was sharing with her that cocoa mix I use, right? And she's like, she got this one. I'm like, okay, cool. And she's like, I like it with marshmallows. And I'm like, yeah, that does actually sound good. I ended up getting marshmallows. And now I add marshmallows to it too, which probably adds another 100 or 200 calories. Arctic Bunny says, I'm at work right now. Watching your stream makes my work less boring. Oh, thank you, Arctic Bunny. I'm glad it makes it less boring. Even when I play like old games like this. This is so good. It really is. Especially when the marshmallows are like melted in the hot chocolate. It's really good. Is it gonna be greater than work? I will take that compliment any day. If I'm at a point where my streams are not as good as work, I'm doing something very wrong. It's a good thought experiment. How could I make the stream as bad as work? I could do like pop quizzes on math. Like my entire stream is math questions, and I have to let the viewers decide what the answers are. That might make it as worse as work, maybe? Jamie says calorie-free cake is the dream. Yes, it is. No. Okay, Arctic Bunny, I won't do quizzes on math. I'm sorry. I was just thinking as a thought experiment, how could I be worse than work? I'll have people... You know what's the worst in school? Well, there's many things that are horrible in school that are traumatizing to us all. We go through it. One of them is where you have to read a paragraph from a book. I've always completely dreaded that because I'm not the best reader, and I would not know some words, and it was like super embarrassing, right? It still is sometimes. I can read though, but it's still like anxiety, right? we could have a stream where you have to call in on Discord, and then you have to read a paragraph. I'll call individual people out, and you have to read a paragraph from a book. Just kidding. The Great Gatsby. You're not supposed to read The Great Gatsby. Oh, I got rid of level 10. I'm free. Carbuncle, let's... Can we do a happy... What's a happy dance? Is there anything happy dance? Can you do hug emote? No, how about cheer? If you spell it right. Good job, Carbuncle. See? Good job. Isn't it cute, though? Is there a pet? There's probably not pet. No, there's not a pet. I can't pet Carbuncle. And Great Gatsby. Great Gatsby. I can't even say it right. You're not supposed to read the book. You're supposed to just read the back page, and that's it. I know, Paige, isn't it? Look at it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. It's not cute. Look, it can do a heal, too. You want to see it do a heal? Watch. It can heal me. If I remember where the command is. Oh, it can attack. Wait, can it attack yet? It can attack now. Watch it heal. Heal me. Aw, and it healed me. I didn't need it, though. I'm just showing off. Let's try its attack, though. If I do this like this, will this work? Rage. Go rage on that thing. Wow! How much damage was that? 40 damage? Carbuncle, now we're talking. Now you're doing the damage. But I don't think I have experience from this anymore, do I? Wait, summon magic? What do you mean I got summon magic skill from that? Wait, what's a cooldown on this? 38 seconds so far? Retreat, release, assault. It's a long time. I think typically summoners in this game, they summon the pet, or they summon the summons. Why am I calling it that? They summon the summons, and then they use the power, then they dismiss it. Like so. Well, the thing's not ready yet, though, but you would summon it, instantly use its power, and then get rid of it. That sounds bad. And the reason you typically do that, I think, summoners, is to save on mana. Because the longer you keep it out, it takes some of your mana away over time. Let's try it again. There's even a cooldown on the summoning part, too. We're going to summon, use an attack. to wait for the pet to come out. Rage. Wait, why didn't that work? Did that work? Wait, why did it do that? That was such a weird behavior. Let me explain why that was weird behavior. Did the attack, and it started attacking me immediately before Carbuncle even got the attack off. That was weird. Like, I would have thought, these things are not aggro, these creatures here. It shouldn't be able to cast before me. Whatever. Interesting. Release. But yeah, as I said, I can't get any more summons until I'm level 20. So I'm going to work on that eventually. I'm not going to do it on stream, though. That's way boring. But I'm going to go back to town. Is there anything I want to do today that's important or minor? I can't think of anything in particular. I might change my sub job. And do I want a solo level or do I want a group level in the future? I'm not going to do it, but I can prepare for when that happens. Tempted to just do it myself. Thinking, processing. Does my ring have another charge on it? It has one more charge. Huh. Thinking. I don't know if people want to even group with me because I don't have any summons. Just one. Some people actually have summons at low level. They're flexing on you. If they have like a lot of summons and they're low up, they're flexing. They're showing that they have cool stuff. Honestly, I'll probably end up, what do you call it? I don't know. I don't know yet. I need to think about it. I could sell the stuff I got, though. I should have got some crystals from leveling this character. Yep, look at all these crystals I got. These are sellable for some money. So I'll sell this really quick, too. And then I'll decide if I want to play more or go on to VR chat. Sell. Oh, not that much. Or not that expensive. Oh, they went up a little bit, though. Typically, you want to undercut people. Oh no, more than that. There we go. This isn't a lot of money, but it's nice to get some money. Everything's very slow in this game, too, even listing things on the auction house. And I'm not being, like, very exact, because I don't really care that much. We're only talking about 10 or 100 gil, it's not a huge deal, you know? The reason I go beyond this, so like for example, they're going for, if you're just curious, so the price is 1,800, right? I want to get top dollar for this, right? Or top gil, I guess. So I'm going to go to 8, but I want to sell mine first, so I'll go down to 710, and if that's the lowest listed one, this will sell first. But if someone guesses my price of 710, they'll get it for that, basically. It's kind of a weird house. You don't know the exact price people are putting up for.
It's says, also wish I could play with you on VR chat. I mean, I could use the left one, but not the right.
Oh, no worries, Sky. No worries. I don't honestly play in VR chat too much. I mainly just stream, that's it. Though I've been trying to a little bit hang out at some places sometimes. I joined a mature group that you had to be age verified, so I don't have to worry about being around the younger, no offense, younger audience, but some of your peers are wild in VR chat and unhinged, uncomfortable levels. Do I have anything else to sell? I think it's the only thing I could sell that has worth anything, basically, because the rest of the stuff is worthless. Like these rabbit skins, worthless. I would just vendor or sell them. Vendor, sell. As I'm walking to the house, I'm gonna check my skills too. Where is that under? I always forget where the skills are located. Oh, abilities. Because I don't think I get any cool ones yet. I got magic boost, which gives me a little bit more magic. Astral float's 2 hours, not important. So nothing cool. At level 20, though, you get, like, a magic... like, you slowly get magic back, like, 1 point per couple seconds, which is nice. This guy says, 10 to 11-year-olds are crazy these days. True. True. But you can typically tell, too. I mean, it's pretty easy to tell in VR chat who's, like, younger, because you can hear it from their voice or their behaviors and stuff. But it's, like, awkward and weird. But that's life, I guess. You gotta try everything. Like Zootopia. Try everything. How does the song go? Try every... I don't remember the song, but something like try everything, basically. And that's what basically you do when you first are born and exist for a decade or more. You gotta try new things, and everything's exciting and new. You become old and jaded like me. No, just kidding. Oh, look at my house. I don't think I'll show this on stream. I think I'm missing some, though. I got... These are the Christmas trees. I think this is the Sandiora. The Sandiora Christmas tree. This is the Bestook. Is that Bestook or is that Windy? I don't know, actually. Let me see. I don't know which one is which. I can check with my layout. Oh, not the garden. I don't have a garden. Layout. Which one is this one? No, I can't tell with that. Layout. Muggle safe. Snowman Night. Oh, that's not what I'm looking at. Look at the trees. The Winders. Oh, that's Windy. That's where the Taroos live, which are the short little elf troll things are. So I have all the trees, I think. So this is... Oh, it's short, too, like them. Is that offensive? I don't know. This might be the Bestook one? One of them's Juno. I think this is Juno is over here. So I'm missing a snow person. Let's see here. I have the worker one. Is this the mage one? That's a fighter one. Let me check here the layout again. A rusty bucket too. I have the Bestook one, the Windurstian tree, the Junonian tree, Sandiora tree. I have the Snowman Knight. I have the Leafberry Reef. What's the other snowman? Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Oh, the Knight and the Miner. The Knight and the Miner. We should get the other ones. Oh, what's the fastest way to get there? Oh, first I had to choose a new stuff job. Oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to keep this though? I'm very indecisive. First, let me see what stuff I have. Oh, this didn't sell? Okay, it's fine. Got some monies. I didn't grab it, did I? Oh, I got more. I just didn't grab it, right? Those are from the crystals I just sold. And jobs. What do I want to do? I might just do sub-job white mage and try to group, because it's more mindless and more fun to group than it is a solo play. Thanks for the follow, Christian Horse. Is that right, Horse? I know the first part's Christian. My coworker's son is on another level. I remember being 10 and not being sassy. Yeah, I think they're accelerated. Their knowledge has boosted, not that their maturity is boosted per se, but their knowledge and exposure to information has been significantly increased. A lot. Thanks to computers, smartphones, internet, and now artificial intelligence too. They can ask questions and find out even more stuff, or direct them where to go to get more information. So yeah, it's pretty wild. Pretty wild. I think that's it for this, though. I'm going to go into VR chat. I'll have to set that up. It might take me like 20 minutes or so, as long as nothing stops me in real life. It prevents me from doing that. So yeah, thank you for watching Final Fantasy XI Horizon, and I'll see you again hopefully shortly.